Yes, good morning. My name is Frederick. I'm the superintendent of the Burlington County Juvenile Detention Center. This is a 24-bed secure care co-ed facility located out in Pemberton Township, New Jersey. What we do here, we provide a safe, secure environment for kids who are sent here for the alleged commitment of crimes throughout Burlington County. They remain here for a period of time until the juvenile court decides what their alternative is going to be. Either send them home, send them to a program, or in some cases, unfortunately, they have to move further into the correctional system. We run a full service. We take care of everything for a kid while he's here: medical, dental, any other physical needs. We do everything that the kid necessarily needs while they're in our custody, and we hope through the time that the kid is here that we send a better kid back out into the community after they've been here. Our budget encompasses everything that we do in this facility for a given particular year. We have to submit dollar amounts that we feel will meet our needs in every category that we provide inside this facility, and I'll give you an example. We have to budget for as minute as paper clips and office supplies, food, clothing, medical supplies, recreational supplies, educational needs, and any other needs that they have inside the building. And we do that by line item budget, which means we go line by line and factor in how much funding we will need to carry out that service during the course of a particular year. It becomes pretty difficult from year to year to try to determine, because you're budgeting on a projection of what you believe your population will be for the incoming year. And sometimes you're close to being accurate and sometimes you're off, but you still have to budget with a belief in mind that you're going to be servicing X number of kids during the course of a particular year. All of our funding is provided through the Board of Chosen Freeholders. It's all county-based dollars. It's all taxpayers' money that is coming into this facility. There are no grants or any other streams of funding that are coming through this facility. We do receive reimbursement for food through the nutritional program through the state. And we do receive, I think, some reimbursements for education. We receive reimbursements for education also. But other than that, all of our money, 99% of our funding, is all generated by the Board of Freeholders and is county's tax dollars. Budgets years ago continue to grow and grow and grow. And at this point in time, with the way that things are going on in the economy, we have to learn to do more with less. So we're budgeting a little bit less to provide the same level of quality services. We're looking at how we can save money, how we can economize, how we can share services. We presently have contracts with 2 other counties where we take in juveniles from other counties for a fee. So we're trying to generate revenue possibilities to the best of our ability. We're also looking at our personnel costs. We try to get the most out of our personnel, but we're also not trying to have an excess of personnel inside the facility. So there has been some reduction of personnel. There has been some modifying of costs. We always try to rein in our overtime. Overtime is sometimes a very difficult thing to get a hold of because it's really required staffing. You have to have this facility staffed. It has to have X number of officers, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. So you have to have people in this facility. And sometimes if you don't have the individual on staff, then you have to call people in for voluntary overtime, and that requires you paying them out of an overtime budget. So our costs from year to year can fluctuate for the most part, but over the last several years, we've been trying to reduce our costs to operate out here. Because of just the trend that's going on in the country. We're trying to do more with less, and I think the word is going to be do much, much more with much less, and we have to live by that mandate. Our largest budget item at this point in time is personnel. Our personnel budget and our overtime budget combined together is the biggest part of our budget at this point in time. I'm going to put in some capital numbers that I submitted last year. There's some security issues that we need to get on top of, such as lighting, exterior lighting. We need to get a service agreement for our interior security camera system, and there's just some other things in there that you're going to get an opportunity to look at. Lighting, you wouldn't think that's a big deal, but exterior lighting is a very, very big deal in a facility such as this. We are remote, we're isolated, and we have concerns about people coming around our facility in the evening hours And in order to run an effective security surveillance system, you have to have light. And right now we have a minimal amount of lighting, but right now we need to beef up our lighting so our exterior camera system can benefit us even more. I would say one of the most difficult aspects of running this place is that it is a 24-hour facility, and a lot of people don't understand. That means you are actually up and running 24 hours a day. When most facilities are closed or shut down or have that down period, there is no down period in this facility. We're doing as much 7 o'clock in the morning as we are at 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's constantly moving, constantly has something going on. There's constantly a cost associated with running this place. It is challenging, but it is an environment that you need it, because the kids that you get in here need to have people in here who can provide a service. And what we provide for the kids here is a benefit to them, is a great benefit to them. We run an outstanding educational program, and I think that's one of the main benefits of a kid being here. They can continue their education while they're here. But there's a cost to do that, but they can continue their education while they're here.
Well, let's take a tour, guys.
There's color camera. I have a camera up in that corner to the far right. There's a camera up here, so we can videotape anything that's going on down here. So this has turned out to be a better visiting situation. We also utilize this as additional sleeping. Okay, if we're over our 24 capacity, we have stacker bunks over there, and we will put kids out on the floor and put a mattress on top of that, and they will go on to the stacker bunks. We also utilize this for kids who have mental health issues, who have to be on one-on-one suicide watch. We will have them reside down here in the gym, and we will watch them closely as required by the doctor or by the hospital that's treating them. So this is a multi-purpose, multi-function space aside from just playing basketball.
I see you have uniforms. Is that part of your budget items where you have to provide uniforms for the officers?
Uniforms are part of the budget. They are a contractual mandate that the officers have to wear uniforms. They receive a uniform stipend every year of $450 to outfit themselves on a yearly basis. So that is one item in my budget. It's about a $13,000 item, is to have money for uniforms. We got a bed, we got a toilet, we got a sink.
So they're all individuals.
All individuals. Showers are separate.
And what's the typical length of stay? I know it really varies, but what's the window? Kids are here from all
average length of stay is approaching 26 point something days. Okay. Average daily pop is about 17 and change. Okay. I do about 275 admissions.
You can go. Don't worry about us. Yeah.
I do 275 admissions a year. Of the 275, I do about 50 girl admissions, female admissions. So I'm doing about 225 of male admissions. And, as long as we've had a stay here, was 2 years. Yeah, we've had a little bit of everything, guys. We've had a little bit of everything in 2 years. They kids though. Bottom line, still